Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here with my friend Kamia and her beautiful baby girl Aria. Aria, say hey.
Say hi to the camera. No.
It was season 5, episode 5.
Okay.
We are here on our lunch breaks. We are committed to making sure we deliver this to you guys.
It was an episode. It's been a season, actually.
It has been. I thought it would be good to have Kamia's input, especially because this episode had to deal with new moms.
Woohoo, new mommy, new mommy. Similar to this episode we're about to discuss, it'll be my first weekend away from my baby.
It will be. We're doing a couple's trip to Martha's Vineyard. So let's first start off with, who's your favorite character?
Okay, so in the whole Potomac franchise or this season?
Just this season.
This season, Monique and Wendy.
Monique and Wendy. You have to pick one. If you had to pick one, who you going with?
Wendy.
No, guys, I said Wendy was mine. She said Monique was her.
Monique was mine. Monique was mine. But after this episode, Wendy.
I love me some Wendy. I think adding Wendy was the best thing they could have done to the cast. I love her so much. She is so accomplished. She's African. Girl, you better get your coin.
Listen, she let you know I am not just a pretty face and a wife. I got these ducats. I got these degrees.
And her snatch. Girl, didn't you just have a kid?
Listen.
Did you just put camera or is this your life? Because you look good.
And I will say, she may change my mind next episode. And if she changes my mind next episode, my favorite is going to go back to Monique.
Monique. I do like me some Monique, but Monique is not being that shady, so that's why I'm kind of feeling Wendy, because Wendy is bringing that drama, you know?
And that's why I said I loved
Monique is good for regular life, but this is a TV show. We need drama. But Candace looking at those expensive homes.
I want Candace to stop.
No, but I feel her. You know that meme that's Peter Griffin looking up those little homes for $20? I feel like that's Candace, but that's me too. I love looking at homes.
See, this is the thing. It's different. You're looking at homes, but you're shopping your needs. Candace is trying to shop where her and Chris ain't got the money. Chris got child support to pay. Candace, is her wig line still selling? What are we doing?
I don't know. And Candace, what's your revenue? I know you make money from the show.
Her mom's inheritance money. Not her inheritance, her mom's inheritance.
Okay, but she's not trying to live off her mom no more.
Exactly. So where are you trying to get this money from to buy a woman? Let me tell you, bravo, if you are cutting checks like that, sign me up. Real Housewives of Wondershare. How can we do this?
Boston at
because $1.2 million? That's a
But I feel the women in that the show, they should be able to afford it. Wendy got that money, you know what I mean?
But we see what Wendy does. we see what Ashley does. We see what Monique does.
No, we see what Michael does, not Ashley.
Well,
right.
We see what you're right. Let's rephrase that. We see what Michael does. I still don't know what Monique does. Yeah. Not Monique. I'm sorry, Candace.
Yeah, Candace.
I don't know.
Chris is a chef. He owns his restaurant. But being a business owner, that's money. You have all these kids, that's money.
What he said it last season. He was like, I don't think we can afford that.
Yeah, they
when
can't.
He was looking at the house.
Initially, she brought them to, you teasing?
Oh, she's teasing.
Initially, she brought them to, wasn't that 5.5? Girl, stop.
It was a gorgeous house. Don't get me, listen.
And you don't have kids yet. You could get a starter home and grow into it.
They have kids. They have 3 children.
Well,
3 children who are growing out of sneakers. I'm just saying. Chris got kids.
Yeah, he does. But
and they are married, and I bet you there is no prenup. So her money is paying child support.
Maybe. That's where all the Real Housewives of Potomac checks go.
Child support.
Okay. So, I don't know if you guys saw in the beginning of the episode, Ashley was with her husband Michael, and they were talking about the girls' weekend.
The baby has to go.
Yeah. He was just basically you're not leaving this baby, right?
No, he didn't say you're not leaving this baby, right? He said you're not leaving
He told her. So
you're not leaving him.
So later in that episode, she brings the baby on the trip. So do you feel like she had a choice? Because I really felt like she did not.
This is my thing. And these are one of the reasons why I'm I can't wait till, the reunion comes up. Because I feel like the argument with her and Wendy is going to spawn into something new. Because you saw how she made that comment, like, my husband works, he works, he owns his company, da 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 da. And Wendy's like, well, my man's an attorney.
Right, Wendy, you better let them know. And my husband looks good. I love a good black man. I love some black love. Okay. He looks good with the teeth.
Yes.
Good.
But what I think it is I feel like Ashley wasn't given the option. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I feel like if Michael said, I will watch.
She would have left the baby for sure. I felt like she didn't have a choice.
She did not.
He's like, you're bringing this baby with you.
He said he can't be without his mother. He's 3 months old. She's going away for a weekend. She's not going away for 3 months. You get what I mean? She's going away for 3 days.
Yeah, and this is her job, though, at the end of the day.
Exactly.
I know it's like your wife.
I was expecting to see her. I was expecting, when that scene opened up, I was expecting to see him say, oh, no, don't worry about it. Leave. What's his name? Brayson?
Dean.
What?
Baby Dean.
Who am I naming? Whose baby am I naming? I was expecting him to say that, but no. He was like, make sure you pack his bag. Take the social security card just in case y'all get in trouble, because y'all can't come back here.
Exactly.
Listen, don't leave Dean here. Dean gonna be feeding himself if you leave him here.
You know I gotta hit up the strip club that we're gonna talk about next week.
That's why he ain't want no baby around.
Do you think Giselle can dress?
No.
I'm gonna answer this no.
No.
We are on season 5. Giselle's been looking a hot mess in season 1. You know, people, they see themselves on camera, they do something. I don't know who's her stylist. She thinks that she's cute.
Where are you trying to go? She thinks she's the HBIC. That's what it is.
She thinks she be looking fly, and I agree with Karen on this. Giselle cannot dress, and anyone that says Giselle can dress, you're wrong. Giselle is a pretty woman, a pretty face, but that's it.
Listen.
She cannot dress.
I was watching her pack, and she brings out her 2 big old Louis Vuitton luggages, and Giselle reminds me of that woman who buys all the expensive stuff because she can. Not because it look good, but because she can. Because that shirt she had on, we still wearing chains on our shirt. I love a good camouflage pant, but are we still wearing camouflage pants with black chains on it? Like, no, man.
Giselle cannot dress to save her life.
You know, her best outfit this whole season was that tracksuit she had on going to the lake house. Because it was a matching set. She didn't have to put 2 pieces together. It came like that. You can't mess that up.
But she be wearing jumpsuits all the time. Even her jumpsuits don't look right. Like,
ooh, I know we're not talking about
very pretty face, but that's it. She cannot dress.
I know we're not talking about that episode, but can we go to Candace's anniversary party with that sparkle?
Did you like Candace's outfit?
I didn't like Candace's outfit. I did not. But Candace to me looks like a little girl. And her outfit, she looked like a Bratz doll. I expected
what did Chris wear? A Dickie suit? Like, what did Chris have on?
He had on a white denim Levi's suit. But Giselle walked in with this black. She looked like anyone who's from the South knows what major outfits look like. Giselle looked
like she was on a dance team?
She looked like she was about to give me the best 8 count. Alright?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to find that picture.
She looked like she was gonna give me the best 8 count. You don't agree? You about to pull my hair out? You don't agree? You don't agree?
Team Giselle?
Your team Giselle?
Nah.
Don't be. Your team Wendy. Say
Wendy. She looked like she was on a dance.
Think about it. I was waiting for her to give me a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
you thought a whole band was about to come up behind her.
She looked a mess. And the thing is, Giselle has, for a woman her age, she has the perfect physique to pull off the looks.
She has body.
She has
face.
Body.
She doesn't have stylist.
She don't got hair. She don't.
And then she has did you see that wig she pulled out?
No, we're not gonna talk about it. I said because she don't got wigs.
That wig she pulled out last episode, and her stylist really flat ironed it to go to Karen's party.
He said, "What you want me to do with this?"
And yeah, that was the mess.
Listen, Giselle is that person who got hair that is 3 years old and will bring it to the salon and be like, "Make it work."
Yeah, and it's stiff, and you can't hold a curl. But on top, like, you're so extra, you're so this, but it's like, I feel like, I don't know, it's like you're trying to compensate for something.
I was about to ask
you. It's like a little man that's like she does so much, and it's like, what are you trying to prove?
She ain't popping that pussy no more, that's
like Wendy said. And okay, that's another thing. That's another question. We can talk about it now. Like, why is she trying to make it seem like her and Ray are like this when they're clearly like this? And he doesn't say I love you. Who does not say I love you to your partner?
Yourself. Listen, let me tell you something. Karen is ride or die, right? You see it. She's ride or die for her friends. She ride or die for her man. And when Wendy said, you ain't popping that pussy on a handstand, Candace, Karen is like, oh, me and my man, we still get to them. You're not gonna tell me we don't know. Damn well Ray needs Viagra. He needs some energy boost. Like, he need a nap. Like, y'all not, and it's okay. It is okay.
Yeah, especially because you're old, and then he's like 25 years older than you, or 20 years, however old. He's older by at least 20 years.
Listen, you want me to stop? Karen's your favorite too? You want me to stop talking about Karen?
Why do you think they're hating on Wendy? So before Wendy even got to the lake house, they were talking about her. But it's like, why are you trying to like downplay her acclimates? Like,
that's why they're hating on her, because of her acclimates. Because remember when
she does work for CNN, she does have all these degrees. Like,
you can Google her and see this stuff. It's not like, oh, where's that? I don't see the receipts. She has the receipts. She has the CVS receipt. Like, she has
with all the coupons.
I think it reminds me of when Monique first stepped on the scene. And Monique, remember that iconic scene?
You don't have a home?
I have homes. We're looking for a new home. Like, you get what I mean? I feel like the women, it's like when you see someone who's a little more successful to you, because what is Giselle's call to fame? Being a pastor's wife.
Yeah, Karen now has her perfume, but what did Karen have before that?
Ray.
And then I still don't know what Candace does. I think her job is Real Housewives of Potomac.
Yeah, I mean,
she does have a hairline, maybe. I don't know where.
And then she said she was working on campaigns, but I know a lot of people do that for free, so I don't really know what it is that Candace does other than mom's money. So I'm just like,
yeah. And
Robin. Well, we know what Robin does. Robin flips homes.
Robin now flips homes,
and
but Robin doesn't even live in Potomac anymore. Okay, so what do you think about Monique's lake house? First of all, when we got in that golf cart, and I'm like, where y'all driving to? And she said the guest house. I said, oh, you need a car to get to the guest house. Monique, you better.
Can I tell you why Monique is my favorite? Because
now, you heard that, guy? No.
Yeah. I told you, if Wendy messes up, Monique. It's a the subtleness of the glow and like, you know, like the show off. It's just like, welcome to the lake house. Oh, let me take you to the guest house.
Yeah. And I love how like homey it was.
Yeah, like, who walks around with a parrot so just casually, like, oh, this is my parrot? Like,
okay, that was my next question. What do you think about T'Challa?
T'Challa need to stay where he at. I felt for Wendy. The bird was coming.
He just wanted to be in a conversation.
Listen, he did.
She was moving her hands, so he was like, oh, you called me over?
Listen.
You called me over?
Oh, you trying to stand up?
Yeah.
Everyone, this is Aria. Aria, say hi to the camera.
Say hi.
Look, this way, say hi.
Alright, so the most heated discussion of the night. What do you think about Ashley bringing the baby and the nanny in like that whole argument?
So, I am a new mother. This is my very first child. Because I feel like she didn't have a choice with leaving her child at home, I feel for her. But if Michael was like, leave your baby with me, go have fun.
And that was something, well, she tried to make it seem like that was her friend. You know damn well that's Nanny.
Michael would have said, leave Dean with me, go have fun. She should have left Dean with Michael to go have fun. But I'm indifferent because I know for a fact she didn't have that option.
Okay.
Because it's just like, at the end of the day, we all know how girls trip get. You know, we're loud, we are rambunctious. That baby's going to probably wake someone up at night. Like, you want to be free. You really can't be free. Like, you know, here I am talking, I'm recording a video with my child on my lap. Like, you can't really be free. to have fun with your child there. Like, you're going to be in mommy mode at all times.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
okay, so the whole thing, so I really think that closed mouths don't get fed. And okay, I think there's two parts, so bear with me. So one, Wendy didn't know that she could have just said to Monique, hey, Monique, can I bring my baby? And Monique would have been like, yeah.
I felt for Wendy when she talked about her baby being a preemie, being in the NICU.
Yeah, and like, you saw her pumping and making sure that her baby had like milk supply.
Pumping ain't no joke. I want y'all to know that. Like, Jenna ain't got no I said pumping ain't no joke when you went for her boobies. She don't know.
Everything that Wendy had to do to make sure that her baby was taken care of so she can go on this girls trip. But Ashley was just like, oh, I'm just gonna bring the baby. So I think Wendy felt two types of way. One, like, oh, if it was that simple, I wouldn't have done all this much work, like running around to make sure my baby's taken care of before I got, and I could have just brought my baby. But number two is, it's like, Wendy's like, you know when you're in school, like, the professor puts like on the syllabus, this is the day of your test. So you do everything you have to do, or this is the day of your presentation, whatever. You do everything you're supposed to do to make it happen. But then there's always that one student that's like, oh, I can't actually do the test this day. So you reach out to the professor, but it's like, it is what it is. Like, you told me, like, why are we bending the rules and making exceptions? Like, you can make it work. If I, a mother of 3 that have all these jobs, can make it work, like, why can't you when you're a stay-at-home mom? So, like, I get it.
That's that right there. You're a stay-at-home mom. And I work from home, but my child is not in daycare. She's here with me every day, all day. So I think that right there is also probably an issue for Ashley. She has attachment issues. So this would have been perfect for her. Leave baby Dean at home so
but she didn't have that option. But what we don't know. But then Ashley wants to go with the comeback like, oh, I couldn't leave my baby at home because my husband has businesses.
No, your husband didn't want to watch his baby.
Yeah, and I love Wendy's comeback, and my husband's a lawyer. What's your point?
Stop projecting on me. No, Wendy ain't projecting because I can afford to leave my baby at home.
But I like that Wendy does have the option, but I really felt like Ashley did not have the option. But Wendy was just, I feel like she was just so frustrated. And she admits it at the end because of everything, but like still Ashley did take the easy way out. But I don't think Ashley had a choice.
Also, I am very similar to Wendy in the sense of...
But she did bring the nanny, so she technically could have left the baby with the nanny.
Exactly.
Because the nanny, I'm pretty sure it's far away, so nanny ain't going back and forth. The nanny's probably just going to stay there, but it is what it is. And I think Michael would have got on her if she just left the baby with the nanny.
She didn't have a choice. Her father said, take your child.
Father.
But in a sense with that whole argument, I also understood like Wendy's situation. It's like oftentimes you're from, like, I don't even want to say the islands. There's a certain, like, you know, certain people when they talk, they speak very passionate. Yeah. So it comes off aggressive.
And she's like, she works on CNN and she has to make points known, especially for the black people. So I feel like she's just a passionate person in general.
Right. She speaks passionate, like, she speaks with her hands, so it automatically comes off aggressive. And it's like, I feel like Ashley was already on edge. Because remember, Wendy was talking to Karen on the side, and then it got like blown up, and she was just like, whoa, like, I'm just saying, why you ain't leave your son at home? If we had that option, I would have brought all 3 of my kids. Like,
all 3 of them.
Right.
Those 2 older boys were like Carter and Cruz can't up the house. But then, did you think Candace got a nose job? Because I do, and she's lying.
I do, and this is my thing.
And why they have to bring up that old picture? Probably shady. Whoever be editing this is shady.
Unlike some people, right? I'm not against anyone getting work done. If you got the money and you want to do it, do it.
Go for it.
Just don't lie about it.
Yeah.
Just stand in your truth. Like, sis, ain't no amount of contour in the word gonna make your nose that's contour. Like, you got a nose job. It's okay.
Yeah, I think she did too as well.
Because it looks great. Like, as annoying as Candace is, She looks
Candace looks
great.
bomb. She looks snatched.
She looks amazing.
Her body is popping. Hair is popping. Makeup's popping. She got a whole team because you will never see Candace just looking like regular smegler.
Candace
is
looks
always
good
done
at all times. She wake up with a...
You saw how she got to the lake house. Everyone's in like lounge clothes. Candace, bless you. Candace comes high-waisted jeans, snatch, crop top, snatch. Candace is always looking good, and she's ready.
Ready to go.
I wonder how much she pays her whole team, like her stylist, whoever, because she needs to save that money to get her home that she keeps wanting.
I hope she watches YouTube tutorials and does it herself. Her confessionals, like, let me tell you.
Her looks in the confessionals are probably like my favorite. Like ever since she's been on, she looks bomb.
She's amazing.
I can't take that away from her. She looks bomb. Maybe she can help Giselle. So speaking of Giselle, could you really trust Jamal? One thing about me, I don't really...
Giselle is back with that man because she feels like she can't find nobody else.
I do not think that at all.
You think she really loves him?
I think she really loves him. Giselle is like a strong, like, black woman, and she don't really like to get hurt or put her, like, emotions out there, but you can tell she really cares about him. I feel like she's not really showing her love as much as she could. Like, I felt her love for Sherman more than this, but I just feel like maybe she's just trying to protect herself. But I feel like you can really trust people, because some people's significant other cheat and have like a whole nother kid and they still stay and never get a divorce.
Yeah, that I see, but he did it multiple times. Up until last year, he was tied to somebody else.
But if you love, I really don't like to judge other people.
I was gonna say, I can't judge her. I just want better for Giselle. I really think she deserves way better than him.
And I think her daughters are beautiful.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I just, because I know, like you said, because I know how genuine Giselle appears to be in relationships, I want her to be with somebody who I feel could be very genuine back towards her. And I'm sorry, I'm territorial when it comes to my spouse. We're not living in different cities after you done did all of that.
Yeah.
Me and my kids is packing up and going to Atlanta. And we coming to find a new birth in DC because no.
I applaud her, and I applaud her for sharing like that she's willing to retrust him. And I hope it like works out, because if it doesn't, I feel like I was bad twice. But
fool me once, shame on you.
Fool me twice, shame on me. And if there's a third time, whatever.
That's when the gun come out.
How do you feel about Ashley's butthole?
Why are we talking about your butthole?
I kind of like that we're talking about her butthole, because I feel like new moms go through so much, and especially like Wendy just had a baby, but she already looks good. You know what I mean? Like people just like, when you watch reality TV, you see like this instant snapback, and I feel like that's not like genuine or really shows what people go through. So I like that they're opening up and talking about like these difficulties of like birthing and new motherhood. You do too.
I get that.
Easy.
I get that, but like that I get, but it's something weird about Ashley's butthole story. It's just, I'm like, what happened? Like, I know what happened, but I'm like, what happened? Like you gotta get surgery now? Like,
I feel like they should have been able to stitch her up by now. Like,
right. That made me ready to pay rent. And you agree? Yeah.
Okay, why do you think... Okay, so we know Karen's mad that Wendy said she ain't popping on a handstand anymore, but why do you think Karen is like trying to act like she don't know Wendy?
Because Karen wants to be the grand dame.
Yeah.
So Wendy now, who's sitting on the same board as her, this girl's younger than me, she's sitting on the same board as me, and she does way more than me. Of course, she can steal my light, she can steal my shine. It's that I want to be the poppin', I want to be Poppington. So when someone else is coming to burst my bubble, it's like, oh,
yeah, and
shit.
now she's on the same show as you.
Right,
because I've never been to Potomac. The way they describe it, it's like very small. You know who's who, and if you're black, you really know who's who.
Right.
You know?
And then I think too, right, it sucks because we can kind of see who brought Wendy to the show. Candace. It wasn't even Karen. And you and Karen been on the same board for how many years?
Yeah.
How many years?
But she probably like just doesn't, Karen's extra, she probably just doesn't want to associate herself. And Karen, I feel like if you're like, if Karen is like above you, then she's good. But like her and Wendy like
Are
kind
on the
of
same level.
like they're doing like the same stuff. So like
It's
she
like-
can outshine her easily.
Exactly.
It's not like Monique outshines her because they do different things. You know what I mean?
Nope, I agree. 100%.
So, all right, that is all my questions. But what do you think about next week's episode?
Man, oh man, oh man. I'm gonna tell you right now. I love the way the episode ended because I love the, Wendy's hands. Like, who and who? This Candace Norman production that's out at the club said Carlos King.
No, I think it was her friend.
It was her friend Carlos King. Let me stop. I like Carlos King. He does my Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's a different reality TV show. Someone is sending Candace these details, knowing damn well she's
why is Michael outside? He knows his wife is a public figure.
We know why Michael's outside, because he don't give a listen. Actually, it's his beard.
I didn't even know what's in that post up. But I agree, she probably is his beard.
And he's
she
like,
doesn't even care.
He's like, at this point, I gave her the child she wants. I'm
she
living
took
my
the
life.
child with her to the lake house. I'm good.
Side note, I feel bad for Ashley because postpartum depression is real, and Michael does not look like he is. Let me not say that because we're only episode 5. We're only 5 episodes in. I don't see much of Michael on this season, but from the looks of it, it doesn't look like Ashley has much support with Dean.
No, it doesn't.
And that sucks because postpartum is real.
About
Giselle being so shady.
Giselle trying to start beef now with Wendy and Karen. Giselle be coming for Karen too. Giselle be coming for everybody.
The same way Monique said on her live, Giselle ain't got nothing better to do than to stir the pot.
And that's good because you always need a pot stirrer in these reality shows.
But
so that's
Giselle
good
is
that they have
too
Giselle.
conniving. She's too conniving.
But you
Giselle, you need them, but Giselle's one of those women that get popped for real.
in real life, she's lucky she lived in Potomac because if she was in the hood, she would have got hurt.
Real Housewives of Dorchester, I'm telling you.
Alright, well, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you for inviting me to your channel.
Oh, no problem. Aria, thanks for joining.
Say bye.
Bye, guys. Make sure you hit the
Bye.
subscribe button, and we'll be back next week.
Bye.
Bye.